From Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, November 10th through 17th, 2025, Back to the Garden, Supernova Astrology Update. It's a strange time, with Saturn and Neptune having retrograded back into Pisces. Neptune and Pisces represent dreams and illusions. Pisces also represents the raw materials, the primordial soup from which all is made. On one level, we are going back into the dungeons of the past, but we are also being faced with the power we have inside us to create our own reality. We are all taking responsibility for great wrongs. Human evolution on Earth has gone way off the rails. Grief, guilt, and regret are coming to the surface as we search our psyche for how in the world do we clean it up. Purification is the name of the game, with Black Moon Lilith and Scorpio. Healing miracles abound, and all things are possible with Black Moon Lilith in exact trine with generational planets Jupiter and Saturn. But first we must face the dark, and it kind of feels that way this week with both Mercury and Jupiter turning retrograde. We sit and spin in the confusion of darkness, with hopes and prayers for all to get cleaned. The Sun will be in exact conjunction with Black Moon Lilith, just as she is in exact trine with Jupiter and Saturn. We have no choice but to face who we are and our greater power. We are uncovering it from under the rubble of the past. Venus will meet up with Black Moon Lilith, joining the Grand Water Trine for the last week of November. The feminine has been triumphant, and Mother Earth's resources are being returned, only to be used by those who honor her contribution. She is everything. It's a new world now, and we must come back into natural law. Mercury turns retrograde on November 10th at 6 degrees of Sagittarius. Mars in Sagittarius will cross over Mercury just as he begins to move backwards on November 13th. Mercury and Mars will meet up at 3 degrees of Sagittarius, right when Venus will be at 3 degrees of Scorpio, a helpful support for her recovery from the Pluto square. She was nearly dead but brought back to life. Now Mars and Mercury are coming together from the other side of the city wall, a flirtation, an invitation for her to continue to fight for her survival, and help will be there. We must come back into trust that the world is good, because we, the chosen, her children, are recreating it in her image. Isn't it beautiful? We've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Mercury won't catch back up to Mars for their third and final meetup until January 18th. Venus won't be too far away, and they all, with the Sun, move into Aquarius within a few days of each other. The golden age has begun. The Sun will conjunct Black Moon Lilith and trine up with Jupiter and Saturn on November 18th. This will lead us into Scorpio New Moon, which happens on November 19th and 20th at 28 degrees Scorpio. 12 minutes. Mercury retrograde will move back into Scorpio on November 19th. Mercury, the Sun, and the Moon will be opposite of Uranus and Taurus for this new moon. It's been such a challenging time of one thing after another to deal with. Now it's like we are suspended. Not quite gone, not quite there yet, but we are feeling a little bit better energetically. And that is all we need to know to prove to us that we have won. It's time to heal and focus, so we are ready when the energy moves us into massive abundance, after Mercury retrograde resolves at the end of December. From AdrianElise.com.